Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Hollywood Animal. We have our favorite friend, Felix Hill here, available. You know what that means? We gotta write a comedy movie. Tim had a great suggestion, is that we should do Airplane, the movie. The suggestion was for Zeppelin. I do like that. Pure comedy. The story makes no sense. Set in the modern American city. And I was kind of thinking we should just do a series of movies that have our own version of Leslie Nielsen. So like The Naked Gun, Zeppelin. He's in Scary Movie 3 and 4. I think he's the president. I haven't seen Scary Movie, any of them, in a very long time. Probably since before college. But the protagonist of... So, we're going on Airplane. Stay on task, Ben. Working man. He's more of a clumsy oaf, really. He is also a soldier. He's technically... He flew in the war. They don't really tell you what war. I assume Vietnam. But they also... Maybe they did tell you. There isn't really an antagonist. It's like the plane breaking. Or the fish. Anybody who had the fish passes out and maybe dies. So I don't think there's really an antagonist. There are a lot of supporting characters. There's a love interest. There is, I will call it a mentor. Like Leslie Nielsen's character is probably closest to a mentor. He's the doctor. There is kind of an angry boss involved. The guys back at the airport, they are trying to help him, but how do we go down? Are we allowed to? We're not allowed to use generous profanity. It's against the code. We would like to win the beloved because that does happen. I mean, how much more do we got? Got 5, 7. Protagonist finds love. That does happen. It's kind of more like the sweethearts stay together, though. Because there's beef, but he overcomes his self-doubt. Which is also part of it. But they do stay together. Ah, man. It's not really generous profanity, it's like slapstick comedy. But I don't think that exists in my themes. Or maybe even in the game. Not really generational conflict. It's not a bank robbery. No. I feel like generous profanity is the way to go. Or like oddball humor is the other one. Like the small girl who says she likes her coffee like she likes her men. I guess maybe we'll just put struggle for a better life in there. He's like struggling to overcome his drinking problem. Watch Airplane if you haven't. It's a good movie. It holds up. All right, good luck, Felix Hill. I believe in you. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about is there is a big update coming to the game. So it's called The Stuff Dreams Are Made Of. No! Johnny Payne! He's died! He was only 49. What did he die of? What? A sudden illness. I have to replace him. The Vitch has run its course. There were only 180 people watching at the end. I think we end distribution. You did good, 2.4, considering the poorish score that came out of there. War of the Worlds also run its course. Good job. Well done, Simon Maxwell, for gaining a thing. 3.3 is pretty good. Into the archive with you. Now, we need a new... Excuse me. Thank you. We need a new head of finance. I didn't know they'd just kick the bucket like that on me. Let's just get Jesse Munoz in here. Keep the research rolling. The finance guy doesn't really matter so much. Like, the biggest thing they can do is get us a loan. But yeah, the big update, The Stuff Dreams Are Made Of, is coming out August 19th. So now it's kind of a race for this part of the playthrough. Hey, new camera unlocked. Blue term iris. We can access it. Does that mean I can buy it, or do I have to research it? Let's pause real quick. Check out the research team. Where are you? The deluxe. So we do have access to the deluxe, but we don't have access to upgrading it just yet. Which I would like to do, but we need another research team first. And until that happens, the Hespro Extra is better than the Blue Term Iris Deluxe. If we get the research done, that will be better than this camera. But for now, we will stick with our old reliable here. So yeah, I would like to get as far as I can in this playthrough of the game. The reason we're going to start over first of all, we're going to start over because your save doesn't carry over to the new update. There is a way to continue playing the game on an old version, but I think so much of the game changes with the new update that's coming out that I think it makes more sense for us to just go back, start from the beginning, take what we've learned, and try to do better, but also kind of interact with the new systems that they're going to be implementing. So we're going to be trying to run on speed 3 or maybe even higher as much as we can, just to see like how deep we can get, because the timeline does go until 1949, I believe, is when the game cuts off. That's Act 1. Luckiest Day of the Year has dropped. Who's working on that one? Our best people, and still it dropped. What are you about? The Civil War with a lady and a serial killer. I didn't write that one. I kind of like this one. The dude jumping onto the horse is kind of cool. A serial killer in the Civil War. Okay, we're actually through our movie backlog here. I think we run this one with 18. That might be an overestimation, but we still don't have any other movies coming out, so we might as well. And 12. And then 8. And then like 4.5. Yeah, we'll have to push it back for Irvine. You know what? I'd rather not push it back as much as it is more expensive to run with Hesperia. I'd rather not push it back if we don't have to. And we got money to spare. We'll make it back. I believe in us. Advertising. No boys, but young men. Weird. All right, so U6, the typical, and maybe, you know what? Throw women in there as well. Because it doesn't say it's bad for women, it just says it's bad for boys. I've been told I advertise too little, so there we go. Hospice visit. Do either of you? Vincenzo, yes. Apply. Good news. The wet camisole. What a name. Righty. All right, we need to get you guys through the production cycle here and into the theaters. Moaning Dawn. Very good. Was this a horror movie? Yes. The post-production with you. And then Empire of Hell as well. So this should be our second squad here. One of these days, I don't know how far away we are from getting these things to be high rated, but that's going to be a big boon for us. Where are we at? Another year or so before we can get that. Hey, that's pretty good. Up to 8. Start post-production. Give it to Daniel and Benno. Singer is an appropriate name for a composer. I guess there could be more appropriate, but not too bad. How'd this go? Mr. and Mrs. Luck, we undershot with the first week. And then kind of overshot with the last two, but we didn't really miss out on anything. So let's run it back. 64% of 7,500. Like 5,000. So if we run it back, maybe 4.5. 3.5. Just like drop it by. We got plenty of theaters to spare. Nothing's running in this week anyway. So like, don't go too crazy by dropping the film through the roof or through the floor. And then the. Can I run the advertising back? Oh yes. So it's exciting when you can run the advertising back. And you're ready to go. Ooh, it's too bad it dropped out of the 9 range, but we kind of expected that to happen. Basically, what seems to happen is the post-production abilities of my people drop anything by about a single point. So from 9.3 to 8.2, from 9.9 to 9. I'm not surprised to see that. It would be really nice if we could push these guys above their ceiling, so then they could get to 9 and maybe even 10 stars, but a malicious deceased. Clumsy oaf with an evil monster. Search for a killer. The Evil Dead. None of these make sense. What about this one? It's like a buddy comedy. But it's a horror film. We've all seen it. Alright, we can definitely overlap you. And I think 22,000 for an 8-star movie is just fine. And then maybe we do a 17. And then a 12.5. I'm just making up numbers, man. And then 8. It really depends on if we can do tricks or not to kind of keep the... Oops. Keep the excitement going. Right here. Advertising. Not for women. Young men. So I feel like you kick out the top. Well, maybe you keep it because this is for men as well. It's weird when you split things like adult women, but this is also adult men. But I think this indicates you just shouldn't advertise to women, young women, and girls. It's a little tricky when they're like lumped together, but also can be separated by like category that way. All right, 2 tricks. How about you, Hugh? Nah, Hugh would never do that. 2 tricks is pretty good though. I feel like I had a 4-trick movie once and like the world was my oyster. Sybil? You're my like long-term project, right? Yeah. You got to stick around. Professionalism. You get an assistant. You get a housemaid. No, you don't. You get a medical insurance. No, you don't. What does this max out at? 196. Okay, so we could do assistant and butler? Oh, wait, right. I'm sorry. I forget. You can only do a percentage of their overall thing. So you can do 138 here. Let's do butler. And then medical insurance? Yeah, that puts us at 135. That's perfect. And then balance it at 4.3. Not too bad. Lorraine, you must stay around. You are a great asset. You have both sides of the acting thing. And she's working in a boutique. She loves it. You would only cost $6.3 thousand? That's crazy. So if I give you medical insurance, is that... I'm confused. Because this handles it all. I see. It's not really parsing the 200% there. So I'm just gonna pay her. $6,000 is nothing. I don't feel like messing around with any of that other stuff. Oh my god, everybody's up for accolades here. Pete is not a dude who cares about working for an indie studio, so we'll have to bargain with him $1,000, so we can give him literally everything that we have and still not get it anywhere close to what he demands. So $96,000 for 3 years. That's fine. All right, that's the last contract we have to deal with. Dr. Hyena and Mr. Leather. Hey, not too bad. Continue. Start post-production. Got a lot of stuff in post-production right now. Get David and Daniel in here. 1, 2, 3. Pretty fast post-production for it. 21 days. Heroic. 40% of 2,000 puts us at 800. Do we run it back? We might as well. We got the theaters for it, so let's just like 1,000, 750. Just drop it by 250 every week or whatever. Maybe a little less, because we still have theaters to run it on. Just taper it like that. I think it'll peel off there pretty quickly, and I think I'm actually just gonna skip advertising here just to see what we can get out of it. $37 million though. We're doing great. Robin Hoodie. Woo! That's fun. The cinematographer was a drag, so was location, costumes, and props. Well, we are working on costumes and props. We're trying our best. The Stoic Stomach. 5.2? Who wrote that one? That's Braveheart. I had to remind myself of what that even was. Who wrote that? I'll look it up later. Oh, that's that's the Walter West that he's been working on for like a year. All right, so we've got Avenging Loved Ones, Vivid Violence. I feel like somebody is good with that. Let's give it to Earl Norris. So I was told that the filming on location and soundstage, like, recommendations for each cinematographer does matter. So if I pick a guy who's really good at filming on location and I force him into the soundstage, it's a detriment. This guy's won 2 Pollux Awards. Give him a castle. Oh, we got to give him a soundstage. The town square. The forest. The field is actually a 3-star in the soundstage. That is hilarious. The reason I hesitate to go for anything on location if I don't have to is because every time I click on it, you see how where it says requires high quality locations? I feel like it's a detriment to try it anyway. So I try not to use the locations, at least until we can get that aspect ironed out. But it'll be a while because we're working on costumes first. Hespro Extras are primary camera. Everything else is maxed out. Producer. Tommy Garcia is working on a movie. So let's get Zlama in here. And then... Do we have any directors that vibe with any of the themes here? Unrequited Love, Vivid Violence. We do have Vivid Violence, so that's valid. Yeah, let's do it. 7.5 in a 5-star movie. I think that's valid. And he's good at it, so... Vincent Perkins, you have 16 days left on your contract. I would love to put you in this film, but I need to re-up your contract before I do that. So let's give this to Jeff Einhorn. The love interest we can give to Bev Potter. And then our antagonist is the heartless bureaucrat. Maybe a Greg Kahn. Give him a role. Let's do it. Hit it with the supervisor's seal. Start the project. Lowlander. 4 stars, not too bad considering who was writing it. Mr. Danny Fletcher. Start that project as well. I got Harry Fletcher. The Ben Stage triplicate. All soundstage all the time. It's like, I hate the outdoors. Our extra Hespro. The Dominus. Everyone you need. Let's give this one to Tommy, our director. Another Vivid Violence. Could give this one to Wilson Thomas because action. Because I don't think we have many other Vivid Violences. No. And Thomas Harmon, you're on the outs, although you do have almost like 2.5 years on your contract left. Sigmund Kraus is the one we need to rehire. Once we're done with the single movie, because I accidentally hired him for movies instead of years. A mentor. We can give this to Vincenzo, and then the murderer. Let's give Siegfried a chance to shine here. Oh, I just played a murderer. Never mind. I take it back. Philip Fink. All right, lots of movies in the hopper here. We got more things to write though. So Walter West, you're freed up now. I'm gonna run you back with some research though, because it's been a minute since we've given some people research chances or jobs to research. I would love to get more themes. Angry Alan is ready to rock and roll too. Oh, he's good at comedy. Good for you, man. Angry Alan, not bad. 6 star. Let's put our best feet forward with that one. From a 4-star writer too is pretty good. Get that one in the hopper here. You know, you got to use your best cinematographer, whoever we have. He doesn't particularly favor one or the other. There we go. Just checking that there wasn't anything new. Normal, I think it does give you a little prompt when there is new technology to buy, but I just figured I'd check. Zlama, join this squad. There is a shootout, so I'm gonna give this to our friend Simon Maxwell here. And you know, I'm gonna put Vincent Perkins in this one. So let's wait 4 days. It is the 28th. The luckiest day of the year. She's a lucky one. Yeah, awful. Mr. and Mrs. Luck. We're down to 20% of 2,000. I think we can end the distribution on Mr. and Mrs. Luck. $4 million is really good. So we got to go to October 2nd, and then we'll pull our guy in after we've updated his contract. 4 stars from the Bone Grinder, 2 from Roy Cox. The world has restored its balance. Dr. Hyena is ready to roll into theaters as well. Gone down a tiny bit, not too bad. Good God. I mean, maybe this one, it's kind of all over the place, man. Maybe 18,000 is fine. I think it's probably fine. Oh man, too bad we can't get it over Halloween. That would be pretty good. Although the Malicious Deceased being over Halloween is actually brilliant. Totally unplanned, but, you know, serendipity does kind of hold your hand sometimes. 10,000. And we go 6. We will do Irvine. Ooh, Irvine's a little too long. speed up? Yeah, we can push it 1 week forward. Oh, what have I done? 1 week forward to get us that 1 week back that we wanted. Closer to Halloween, the better, I have a feeling. And then not for girls. So those 6. Apply. Then hit me with some tricks, please. Jane Fisher, absolutely. And even Greg Kahn, it's a 3-peat. A 3-trick movie. Confirmed. Fantastic. Vincent Perkins is back in the negotiating booth. He does love working with a studio. Okay, so we've got things we could offer him here. Assistant? Looks like that takes about $10,000 off. Butler, another $10,000. Just keep offering him stuff. I'm gonna get Vincent Perkins, my best actor, to work for nothing. Or next to nothing. Perfect. He works for $7,300 for 3 years. 7.4. Amazing. Welcome aboard, sir. All right, now we put you in Angry Allen. Get in there. All right, rival. He's kind of our buddy, kind of not. You know what? Let's go for people who have a bunch of, like, star power here. Murderer. Give it to Pete. We don't have any more star power. We've run out of star power. Ah, Lorraine Potts. We're back on star power. The rising star. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with this setup here. Let's go for it. Hit it with that supervisor's seal. It's going to take 131 days to film, so we're going to be here for a long time. Moaning Dawn's gone down a little bit. That's right, Arthurian legend. But a man with a gun? I think let's go with this one. The man with the hat is a little confusing, but I think it's fine. So Moaning Dawn's probably not going to be very good. Like if we look at hero. Here, let's look at our previous films distribution here. Released films, heroic. They didn't really... It'd be really nice if you could go back and check out... Maybe it's after they've been fully... They've had a full run. What if I go back here? In the archive. Yeah. You know what would be really nice is if you could go back and see, like, what theaters did you run over the run of the movie and see how it performed over there rather than having me try to remember, like, sometimes days or even a week later when I haven't played the game in a while. Otherwise, I'm just kind of guessing at what I did last time. But if we think 16,000 is fine, let's go with 8. And then we'll go 5.5. We're back to being 6 weeks ahead or more. Oh, don't move the movie. Young men, but no women. Okay. Try those 7. Tricks. Tricks are for kids, but not always. Mm-hmm. All right, 2-trick movie. Two-thirds of the actors is not terrible. It's always a weird feeling when you only have one like a single trick or no tricks, and then you're like, oh man. All right, you've run your course here. 15% of 500 is nothing, so you know we made almost $100,000 with a 4-week run, but we'll call that a day. Send to the archive. Good job. Top spot was first place though. Not bad. 7 stars. Ooh, these are pretty good. Kind of like this one with the horse in the background. I also like that one, but with the crown being placed. Yeah, I think 22,000 is appropriate. And then 16 and a half. Oops. I hit the 5 too many times. And then maybe 11. I'm just kind of making it up as I go, people. 7,000. Irvine. We're working the backlog back after having no movies for a little bit. Add advertising. No girls. All right. Leonard? Nice. I don't think Beverly Potter does tricks. Nope. Jeff does. And how about Vincent here? Does he do tricks? Heck yeah. He'll take a break from his busy filming schedule to do a trick at a hospital or hospice care. I don't remember what I assigned to him just now. Oh, nice. It's our Pride and Prejudice movie and it's amazing. Woo! Wow. Holy cow. Who wrote that? Gabriel Kaufman had been, he spent like a year and a half on that movie. So, you know, good on him for like finally making it work. Oh boy. How long are you going to be filming? 31. You know what? I think we hold on to this movie for 31 days until our best cinematographer is available. Because anybody else is going to drag the movie down. Okay. I think we pause here. We made good progress, got our movies back in there. We're kind of lagging a bit on getting things filming, but we got a couple things that are working through the works. Like I said, we're gonna try to get as far as we can in the timeline. Hopefully we get into World War II a bit, because there's a lot of interesting stuff that happens in that. And then yeah, we'll run it back with the new update on August 19th. So stick around if you're looking forward to that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Hollywood Animal or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.